Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel, Caseyleigh Today we're going to be doing your general reading. This is going to be for May. However, these are totally timeless. So when you find them, you find them. Even if you have no Virgo in your chart, go ahead and watch it anyway if you are drawn to it, okay? So this is going to be for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements, or if there's any other placement that you feel drawn to that you have Virgo in you want to watch for, go ahead and do that. Sometimes I actually watch for my North Node, which is in Capricorn. So again, whether you have it in your chart or not, if you're drawn to it, you're drawn to it, okay? So we're gonna just get right into it. A couple things that I want to say beforehand is that I've taken the spiel on my videos, so remember a couple things while you're watching, which is that energy is fluid, not linear. So, you know, we all move through energy differently. Could be past, present, or future for you, and switch the roles if you need to, okay? If you want to book a personal reading with me, if you want to book a energy healing session with me, check out the description box below. That's where you're gonna find my website, how to book with me, discounted readings as well on heyhe.ro, and my other social media platforms. All right, so that's pretty much it. We're just gonna get right into it. Let me move my mouse out of the way here. Let's get into it. I want to see what Spirit's got in store for you guys, okay? We're going to do some Oracle, and then we're going to do some Tarot. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Excuse me. Let's see what we got for you guys. So what messages do we have for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs today, please? What do we have for Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I definitely encourage you as well to make sure you're kind of watching, you know, whether it's my videos or anybody else's that you connect with, try to watch for your, like all of your top 3 placements, so your Sun, Moon, Rising, just to get kind of an idea all around, right? Because they all kind of represent you in different ways. Venus being for love. Sometimes I watch my Jupiter for growth and expansion as well. It's also a very spiritual placement, whatever you have in Jupiter. Jupiter can be a very spiritual planet. Let's do 2 more. Whoops. Okay, guys. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we have Loyal Heart at the bottom. Ooh, I just got chills. Whoo! Loyal Heart. Number 35, which breaks down to an 8 here. 8s to me are all about abundance. And to me, it can also be an energy of manifestation with the number 8, because it's almost like the infinity symbol when you turn it on its side. So this is what you put in, you get out, right? What you are, the seeds that you're sowing, you know, what you reap from those. So it's kind of like, how much do you want to put in? That's how much you'll get back. Loyal Heart, I feel like you guys are possibly at a distance from someone, and it could be physically, but I do feel like a lot of this is maybe emotional, like you're connected at heart, but at a distance, just like for the time being, maybe, because underneath that we have message in a bottle as well, which to me really, again, at a distance, right? Because this message gets put in a bottle and it gets sent out. So this is at a distance. You could be maybe it's different towns, maybe it's different states or provinces or something. You guys are kind of at a distance here physically. It won't be for all of you, but some of you are definitely at a distance, like emotionally. I feel like your heart's there for someone, but there's something going on there. There's something where there's distance emotionally. It's very interesting. It's like keeping someone in your heart, but not being able to maybe express it or be in that mindset or in that energy with them. Okay. But yeah, message in a bottle. This is definitely like trying to reach out to someone. I feel like someone could also be trying to reach out to you energetically even as well with the Loyal Heart. Like, I feel like I'm just picking up this, like, you know where my heart lies, you know, my heart, you always have my heart, you always have a piece of my heart, you always have a piece of me. And I feel like it might not even be something that someone can, like, say to you There might be limited contact, there might be no contact or no communication. Just, again, it doesn't feel permanent. For some of you, it could very well be, but the people that I'm picking up on, I don't feel like it's permanent. Loyal heart to me gives this feeling of, it's not goodbye, it's see you later type of thing. Very heavy emotions here, for sure. Not for you. Number 6. The one on the bottom was also 15, which is a 6 as well. Not for you, to me, especially with the fortune cookie here, is kind of like you're trying to play your cards right, but it feels like the stars aren't aligning. You're trying to play your cards right, especially with the chessboard here. It's a calculated move. It's calculated strategic movements. You're thinking about your next moves, right? It's a game. It's difficult. It has challenges. And it feels like no matter what, you just have this block in between, this little fortune cookie. And in the fortune cookie, it says, nope. So this could mean that you're trying to manifest something or create something in your life, and Spirit's like, it doesn't matter how hard you try, like, this isn't for you. You know, I feel like this is not the way, it's not the door that you're going to open. Actually, speaking of, is this a door in the background? This is like, it might be a window. It might be a window there in the background. I hope you guys can see that. So it feels like Spirit's like, this isn't for you. Like, I feel like someone is maybe protecting you. And again, this does not have to be permanent. You know, I don't want to freak anybody out. It doesn't have to be permanent. But right now, it's like there's something here that no matter how hard you manifest or want it to happen, there's something blocking you. There is something truly blocking you here. And it's for your highest good. You have to remember that. Treasure Island. Oh, beautiful. Number 9. I feel like this is a misdirection. Like, this is Spirit kind of like, you don't need to go down this route because we have something better for you. And look at this turtle bringing it. Makes me feel like the thing that you were trying to manifest or the thing that you were waiting for or whatever might take time. It might just take time, especially with the turtle. Like, yeah, definitely turtle. They get some speed in the water, right? But turtles are known for being slow, right? Being very slow. I get this sense of someone taking their very sweet time, especially with the way I'm seeing this is loyal heart. We have the owls, right? I feel like owls making strategic, very precise movements here. It's something that is thought about. It's something that, again, it's intellectual. It's a game of like the mind, I feel, right? Owls wait and they watch for the right moment to go and like scoop up their prey. And then here with chess, I get the same thing. Chess takes time, strategy, okay? And then very lastly with this turtle, more slow. You have the water there, which to me makes me feel like, okay, there's some obviously emotions driving you and moving you. And then you have this message in a bottle at the bottom. So more water, right? You might have water in your chart as well, or the other person might. But this is something being brought to you slowly but surely. It definitely gives me some Knight of Pentacles vibes, which is a Virgo card after all. I kind of want to pull one more. Yeah, yang, masculine energy. So I feel like you want to maybe take action, or the other person wants to take action and they're motivated by you, maybe by the relationship, or there's some sort of something going on there where I feel like whichever way this resonates with you, yang energy, masculine, action-oriented. But none of these things are about action to me. All the rest of the cards we have are all about waiting, strategy, timing. This to me is the opposite. It is the opposite. With that fire energy you're talking about, moving forward, making shit happen, going after what you want, taking action, not sitting still by any means. So depending on who feels what here and which card you resonate with, someone feels one way, the other person feels the opposite. I feel like one person is much more in their feminine energy, waiting, being receptive, allowing the universe to provide for them. And the other person is like, no, I don't wait for things to happen to me. I make them happen. You know what I mean? And then all that glitters. There's some weird stuff going on here where I feel like one person is like, no, it's not what you think it's going to be, or it's not the way that, I at least want it to be. No matter what no matter what is going on, whether this is you or the other person, I kind of feel like it's the other person, but someone wants to move, right? And I feel like this is the thing that's being thwarted here, the action being thwarted. All that glitters is about not everything being what you think it is going to be. I feel like someone is like, we have to pause, we have to step back, we have to take our time. Again, the receptive feminine energy. And then the other person's like, I don't want to do that. So two people here both wanting to go at a different pace, at a different speed, and causing a little bit of a kind of like a disconnect, if you will, right? And then round and round underneath that, cyclical, right? I feel like probably you, Virgo, are the person that is like, you know what, I don't want to do this over and over again. You know, I want to do it right. I want to get it right the first time. I don't want to repeat old patterns. I don't want to maybe move too quick. I don't want to jump into this thing, even though I care for you so much and I love you so much. This can really just be an energy of like, I want to do it right because I care about you. And maybe you're just pulling back from this person because you're like, I'm very invested and I don't know how I feel about that, you know? Take your time, do what speaks to you. You have to honor yourself here with that, right? So let's get into some tarot. Let's see what's going on for my Virgos. What's going on for my Virgo babies? My lovely Virgos. Virgos, you guys are definitely known for, you know, being, that's why I feel like you guys are the ones with the strategy, with the plan. You guys want to think of a way to approach something that's going to be the right way the first time. You don't want to dilly-dally or mess around. You want this to be good the first time. I feel like you may even just not want to repeat old cycles that have nothing to do with this person. You know, you just want to make sure you're doing the best thing for you. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you have yourself, and sometimes that's what you have to think about, right? Let's do one more. You have to go at the pace that you're comfortable. I lied. One more. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. On the bottom, Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. And the Hierophant. Oh, my God. What? The Chariot. Oh, my goodness. Three of Pentacles and the Magician. Oh, my God. The Emperor? No way. The Tower. Judgment. This is insane to me. There's a whole thing going on at the bottom of the deck. Wow, I wasn't even going to take all those, but let's do it. Okay, here's what we got here. I'm going to lay all these out really quick. And then we're going to talk about them. This is wild. I was going to pull 9 cards too, and here we are. 9 cards at the bottom. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so here's what we got, okay? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles here. There is so much promising energy between you and another individual. This is new beginnings. This is lots of love. This is lots of emotion. Aces to me are always new beginnings. They're both right side up here. So this is wonderful and so beautiful. This is a really great connection. I just feel like someone is having doubts, or someone is unsure. They're just unsure. But there is a lot. There's a lot here. This is like brand new opportunities in the realm of building something stable. The Pentacles could be definitely like a finance thing, but because we were talking about a love relationship, at least I feel that way. I think this is stability, safety, security, right? This is so much love and wanting to build a stable foundation with you, or maybe you want to build that with somebody else. I'm obsessed. I love this, right? So some earth energy and then water here with these 2 cards. And then we have the Hierophant, which is some Taurus energy here. The Hierophant to me is a long-term commitment. This could also be marriage for some of you. I feel like someone really wants to move forward quickly, especially with the Hierophant coming out with these 2 aces, the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, followed by the Hierophant. It's like, oh my God. This is like, I really want this. Someone really wants this, like bad. Like someone really is like, why would I wait? This is, this is like the person I want to marry, or this is the person I want to be with, or you're like basically the love of my life, is kind of what I feel like with this. I feel like it's the other person that sees the world in you, and you're just quickly kind of moving in this direction, right? Underneath this Hierophant, you also have the Magician here, which to me says that the other person could have, I feel like, either manifested you, or whether consciously or unconsciously, called in your energy to find a person like you. That's how I'm just going to say it, because I think you're the one that is kind of a little more reserved here. You're a little more reserved. You are someone that takes their time. There's the strategy behind it. You want to be sure. You want to have a plan B. You want to make sure things are good. You have all your ducks in a row, right? I feel like this person is like, I've been, calling in the one. I've been looking for the one. I've been looking for this person. Like, why would I question this? Why would I want to wait? Like, why do you want to do that? I feel like this person, and it may not even be romantic. It may be like just taking whatever the next step is with a person. Maybe it's moving in together, or maybe it's just moving somewhere else together and doing something big in a next life cycle with you, right? It's taking on that next step of commitment together. And I feel like you are a little more reserved, you're a little more quiet about this, and the other person is like, why would I want to wait? I've been wanting this. You said maybe that you've been wanting it as well. There's been the communication about it, whether right at this moment it's little to none. Either way, why would I want to wait? Why would I want to wait, right? And then on top of that here, underneath that Ace of Pentacles, we have the Chariot and we have Three of Pentacles. This is, again, a commitment, right? Three of Pentacles for me is some sort of contract. Sometimes it can be a soul contract, but this is two people connecting in a way where they can both benefit, right? This is like, I have this to offer, you have this to offer, we're great together. We're so good together. We can accomplish XYZ together. You are a good team together. And I feel like it quickly became that. It quickly fell into place. It quickly made sense, especially with the Chariot, some Cancer energy there. And then with the Chariot also, there's duality with the colors of the horse, the black and the white. And I feel like this person is like, you're, maybe the yin, I'm the yang, you are this feminine energy, I'm the masculine, or whichever way it falls for you. You have this to offer and I have this. Maybe one person, Virgo, maybe that's you having that earth energy, being like, you are someone stable who provides and who does well, maybe keeping a home, keeping up with this environment, right? Then the other person might be someone who takes action, gets stuff done, doesn't question themselves. It's very intellectual, something like this, right? So this person's about, making this decision based off of, this is how I feel. Why should I have to ignore that or push it off or question it? And you might be someone who's like, I have to make sure because I don't want to repeat past mistakes, right? But this to me says very quick movement forward so quickly. This is very rapid paced. I feel like I can feel the intensity of this is moving very quickly, and you're like, I feel like you guys are thinking, I want to do this, but I just am not fully there. I'm not sure. I don't feel confident because maybe you value certain steps and the other person values a different set of steps or things that they need to check off their list, right? And again, we have the Magician. This is something where I feel like you guys both want. This could be, this is Mercury energy, so this is Virgo or Gemini. Someone might have it like Gemini somewhere else in their chart or something like that. But this is, I feel like, really, again, Mercury for me, this is about speaking something into existence. So I feel like you guys both want this and have talked about it. And maybe there's something on the table where it might not even be about the relationship, but it is something that you guys have probably discussed in the past, is what I feel like. Like, hey, I want to do this thing. And the other person says, I agree, I think it's a good idea, whatever. But then when it comes down to it, one person is like, I don't know. They get kind of cold feet about it because they want to extra make sure, Virgo, I feel like that's you. They want to truly make sure on every level they are making the proper choice, okay? And then underneath this, on top of that, we have the Emperor and we have the Tower. What I feel like is happening here, right? The Emperor could be Aries energy. It could just be like the masculine. We had the Yang energy earlier, right? Actually, this is Aries and the Tower is also Aries and Scorpio here. But also, on top of that, we had yang earlier. The Emperor is the divine masculine, so we have very masculine energy showing up here. But honestly, these both feel very different to me. They don't feel of the same caliber. They don't feel like the same person. For some of you, I just feel like this could be another person in your life that, or rather it's someone that you had in your life that maybe you think of when these big steps come up and you're thinking, you know, I don't want to rush because I don't want to repeat a cycle that maybe you had with this Emperor, with this Aries person, or Scorpio maybe, right? Excuse me, I have a random hiccup. These don't feel the same to me. One feels like this one feels, again, just because of the colors, it's like I want to move forward because I care about you, and it's coming from more of a vulnerable, emotional, just very balanced place. Whereas I feel like this Emperor here, I feel like this might be another person just based off of the color scheme, based off of the facial expression on this person, right? I feel like, and then you have the Tower on top of that, which makes me feel like something happened with whoever this Emperor is. Might be someone from your past. I truly feel like maybe this is someone else that maybe did you wrong, they maybe hurt you, they maybe have betrayed you, or just kind of put you through hell, and it just makes you weary about moving forward because you don't want to do it too quickly. You don't want to get caught up in something again. You don't want to repeat past mistakes, especially with the round and round card that we had. And then on top of that, you have Judgment here with the Tower, which is liberation, it's freedom, it's breaking free from something. So to me, I feel like maybe you have just been freed from a situation. And it doesn't have to mean that it just happened yesterday, but this could be like, I've emotionally just kind of come to terms with this. I finally broke down this old foundation. I've gotten rid of these bad habits. I've moved forward. I've liberated myself through all of this stuff that I have been through. And that's what just makes you weary, right? You don't want to go too far. You don't want to go too quick because I think, genuinely care about this person. And although you care about them, you're trying to put yourself first to say, is this right for me? And it's nothing against them. It's no shade to them. You just want to make sure that you are making the proper decision here. Especially with Judgment. You are freed from something with Judgment. You are freed from this kind of circus of a card with a Tower. Like, you got the lightning, and it's like fiery, and it's dramatic. And it's almost like this angel comes in and frees you from this. And you're like, I need to kind of adjust. I feel like you're just still getting over some stuff from the past, and you want to make sure you're doing it right because, honestly, I think you're hesitant. You're just hesitant that you'll end up here again, and you don't want to do that to yourself. Maybe you were in this past situation with this Emperor for quite some time or something like that, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to repeat that cycle. I truly don't. Okay? Let's take a look really quick. I do want to pull a couple just for the Emperor, see who the Emperor is. Okay. I do feel like you've been freed from this person, and this is possibly a past person, okay? If it's not a past person, this could mean that the person you're currently dealing with is the Emperor that has kind of freed you out of this cycle and shown you that there's something better than maybe what you've had in the past, right? All right, what's this Emperor here for Virgo? What is this Emperor for Virgo? Wow, we have the Star in reverse, some Aquarius energy. The Hanged Man in reverse. Woof. Oof, 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 my goodness, okay. Wow, Temperance. Oh my gosh. All major arcana here. That is crazy. Knight of Pentacles. Very, very interesting. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I kind of want to pull a couple more. Oh, Page of Cups in reverse as well. Wow, King of Cups. So definitely in the past, you could have been for sure dealing with a Scorpio, right? Two of Swords at the bottom with the Devil. Two of Swords with the Devil on the bottom. wow, that speaks volumes. And then underneath that, you also have this Seven of Swords. So I feel like in the past you may have been lied to or manipulated. You could have just dealt with someone who was very shady. King of Cups can be someone who is very emotionally manipulative when they're not in their like balanced side, right? So they could have definitely been a water sign. Page of Cups, to me, if you have a king and a page coming out, especially like this, I feel like this person did not know how to communicate their emotions, or they just didn't. They're, again, emotionally immature, emotionally manipulative, and that's what this Emperor is for you. That's who this person was. Knight of Pentacles here is very slow movement, almost at a halt. And then you have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. So to me, I truly feel like this person from the past is someone that you had been with for a long time. You waited years for it to end, or you waited so long for maybe the divorce to go through. You waited so long for this to be done and finally be all set, right? It's like, I waited so long to get out of this. I fought to get out of this like tooth and nail, right? Hanged Man in reverse with the Star in reverse. It took me a long time to see here that this was not for me. The Hanged Man in reverse is like, okay, I actually have control and I have to utilize that. Being enlightened to the fact that you're in a bad place and you need to get out of this thing with the Emperor. So I feel like, you're hesitant probably because this person was in your past. And again, this could always be vice versa. You could reverse it as you need. But this person from the past, no bueno, and you were finally kind of out of the grips of that. You finally got yourself freed from that, freed with the Judgment card, right? And the Tower, you finally freed from this crap, and you're like, I want to be sure that I'm doing it right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get some future energy really quick, and then we will wrap it up. 26 minutes. All right. Get some future energy for this. All right, where are we going from here, Spirit, forward? What's the upcoming future look like for Virgo? Oh, wow. Six of Cups. That's very beautiful. With 10 of Pentacles. So I think that this person, definitely you guys, the new person at least that you are trying to take your time with, you also have 9 of Cups at the bottom too. Oh my goodness. I feel like you guys are going to see that this person really is someone who maybe you have a past life connection with. You're very connected to each other. I could just get big Cancer energy. I feel like truly this person, a person maybe from the past that you reconnected with, possibly, right? That could be the person that you're kind of involved with right now. I get that there's a lot of love, a lot of nostalgia, possibly. This is a lot of beautiful and like deep connection. And then 10 of Pentacles for me definitely makes me feel like it is something stable that you can rely on, that you can count on. It's someone where there is just clearly a good foundation. With these two cards, I get that there's a lot of love, a lot of stability, a lot of security. There's a lot of potential. And then don't forget the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups that we had in the beginning. So again, a lot of love, a lot of stability. Okay, right? Page of Wands, definitely. There's attraction, a lot of attraction and a lot of commitment to each other. So I feel like Virgo, y'all might cave and just say yes to this person. Queen of Pentacles, there you are. I feel like you are trying to ignore this and take your time, but you're probably just going to cave and say yes to this individual. Oh my God, yeah. 8 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you can't really go against the energy of how quickly this is moving, because I feel like it's just lining up that quickly because it's meant for you. It's lining up like this because it's okay. It's meant for you. It's good for you, right? And Knight of Swords, which means that there's going to be some communication moving forward where I think you guys will either, if you're not communicating, you will begin to, or there will be more communication regarding your commitment together, okay? I'm going to leave it here because I always go way over my video time, but I love you guys so, so, so very much, okay? And thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you. Like I said in the beginning, anything you need to know about where to find me, how to book with me, all that good stuff, discounted readings, it's all in the description box down below. And if you like the way I read, you want to hang out with me some more, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification for more updates from me, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next month.